Mother of God, man. There's a person in here.
I can't do that.
Oh my God.
Who is Zion?
This is 37-year-old Sushi Staples, and she is at the center of a case so disturbing it shook even the most seasoned detectives. What began as an anonymous phone call would soon unravel into a horrifying discovery. In the beginning, the officers arrived at the home of Sushi Staples after receiving a strange phone call. The call came from an anonymous woman who claimed that a child named Zion had accidentally shot himself and was hidden in the basement of Staples' home. When the officers knocked on the door, they were met by 37-year-old Sushi Staples, who strongly denied everything.
Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So, we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No?
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me, too. That's what...
She told the officer that she only had daughters and blamed the allegations on her ex-husband's new girlfriend, calling her unstable.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself,
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think... Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you need a search warrant to do that.
Sushi explained that she had even filed a police report against the woman for making up stories. At that point, the officers had no proof that anything illegal was happening, and without a warrant or visible evidence, they could not legally search her home. Staples refused to let them into the basement, stating that they needed a search warrant to go further.
Like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth. All right, sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we get a call, even if it sounds crazy, we got to come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
The following day, police officers returned to Sushi Staples' home. This time, they had a search warrant. They were now prepared to search the house fully and find out the truth behind the mysterious phone call. When Staples saw the officers, she was visibly nervous, but tried to stay calm. She insisted again that she had only 4 daughters and that the accusations were nonsense. She requested to see the search warrant before they entered.
Hello?
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kids in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
We're asking for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step
What
out.
side of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
You need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Okay.
the door.
Open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so...
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are going to walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant right here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer.
But the officers told her they were acting on legal authority. As they entered the home, Staples mentioned her children were upstairs and asked the officers not to scare them. The officers told her that they were there because someone claimed she had a son named Zion who had died and was hidden in the house.
So, the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone.
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there.
As the officers continued their investigation, they started to notice strange things around the property. In the backyard, they spotted a circular pile of branches that looked suspiciously like a hidden grave. It was carefully arranged and stood out from the rest of the yard. They took pictures of it and decided to investigate further. Back inside, they continued to question Staples. When asked again about the name, Zion Staples, she became more emotional and defensive. Officers pointed out that records from 2021 show DCFS had visited her Chicago residence and confirmed a child named Zion Staples had lived there.
Look back here. That looks like a pile of ash, or is that concrete?
Need me too?
That's ash back there, or what's it? Oh, that's great stuff here. Dumped concrete. Is it dumped concrete? I'm hoping. Yeah. Do we want
Pictures?
first?
Yeah.
When confronted with the birth certificate, Sushi Staples continued to lie. She claimed that the document wasn't hers, even though it was found in her own home and had her name on it. The officers were now completely convinced that she was hiding something major. They became more serious in their tone and warned her that lying would only make things worse. Demanded to know who Zion was and why his records were in her home if she didn't have a son. The pressure started to weigh on Staples. She asked to call her family so they could take her daughters, but still refused to tell the truth about Zion.
They take pictures of everyone in your household. And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where would they get
come
the name
over.
Zion
Come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples.
I don't
and
know.
it be your
People
son.
make shit up all the time. People are trying to turn my life upside down. They think I have all of this. I don't have anything. I'm a simple person. I work a job to
Get
take
that. We
care of my
understand
kids.
that.
But people
how come
envy
Zion
that.
is coming back to you in your address here through public aid?
Man, this is crazy.
So let's start over. Who is Zion? Is he your son? I mean, the cat's out of the bag now. I need to
Can
know.
I just get my kids somewhere safe, please?
We need to. Here's the thing, hon.
I will go with you where you want to go.
That's-
Just let me come, my family. That's it.
We need to
Come
get.
get my kids. That's it.
We need to open up and talk about this.
Oh.
And I know this might be the toughest thing you've ever done, but we have to figure this out now. This is as serious gets, and we need to understand what's going on here.
Finally, she admitted that she had bought fake documents, including IDs, social security cards, and birth certificates. She said she paid over $500 to someone who made realistic documents. According to her, Zion did not exist, and all the paperwork was fake. However, her emotions told a different story. She was crying and visibly shaken, something that wouldn't happen just because of a fraud case. The officers sensed that this was more than just someone trying to scam the system. It was personal. They knew that a real child named Zion existed, and something terrible had happened to him. Now it was just a matter of finding the child and uncovering the full truth.
I can see. This is eating you up. This is eating you up inside. Okay.
Oh my God.
Who is Zion?
Look, I will talk to you. But can I please just have my family come and get my kids?
You have family here?
They're 2.5 hours away, but they can come and get my kids, please. And I'll talk to you, okay? And that's my word.
As the investigation went deeper, the officers made the difficult decision to talk to Staples' daughters. She became extremely upset when she realized they were taking her kids to ask them questions. She shouted instructions at her children, telling them not to speak to anyone without a lawyer. She was clearly panicking and trying to control the situation, even though everything was slipping out of her hands. Her main concern now was that the children might reveal something about Zion. Despite earlier denying that Zion ever existed, she now focused on preventing her children from talking. Officers had already found legal documents proving Zion's existence, and her repeated lies had made her look increasingly guilty.
No, what's going on?
He's trying to take us.
Hang on.
What?
No.
Wait. Why are you trying to take my kids out of here?
Because we're gonna talk to him.
But you can't take... Can I call my lawyer? Do not talk to them without an attorney. Do you understand me?
Don't touch him.
Serenity, none of you. Do not speak without an attorney. Do you hear me?
As the situation escalated, the officers decided it was time to arrest her. But the truth was now too obvious. Zion had existed. She had lied to police, hidden the truth from everyone, and possibly committed serious crimes. She claimed that she was just trying to protect her children and had no intention of doing wrong, but the facts were becoming clearer. The more the officers searched, the closer they got to uncovering what happened to Zion. Staples' arrest was only the beginning.
God, this is embarrassing.
I'm gonna walk around and make sure that's okay.
After hours of searching the house, officers reached the last area they hadn't searched, the garage. It was filled with boxes and clutter. In one corner, a black trash bag caught the attention of an officer. It was wrapped around a large metal trash can. Suspicious, the officer decided not to open it alone. Instead, he called for the lead detective. With a flashlight in hand, the detective opened the can. Inside was the body of a child. The smell confirmed the worst. It was Zion. His body had been in that trash can for 7 long months, wearing only Spider-Man pajama pants. This discovery shocked even the most experienced officers. It was clear now that Zion had been dead since December 2022. Instead of calling 911, his mother had hidden him like trash. During the investigation, Zion's sisters told detectives that Zion had been playing with a handgun when it went off by accident. If Sushi had called for help, maybe the outcome could have been different. Instead, she chose to hide her son's death, lie to everyone, and erase him from existence. The truth was finally revealed in that metal trash can. Zion had been treated like garbage, his death covered up by his own mother, who continued to collect government aid in his name for months after he was gone. After the discovery of Zion's body, Sushi Staples was officially charged with several crimes. These included concealment of a homicidal death, failure to report a death, obstruction of justice, and child endangerment. The case shocked the nation, not just because of the crime itself, but also because of how long it took to uncover the truth. What many people found even more surprising was the sentence. Despite the severity of her actions, Sushi Staples was sentenced to just 2 years in prison. With credit for time already served after her arrest, she ended up spending a little over 12 months behind bars. Today, she is a free woman. There was never a funeral for Zion Staples. His body was hidden for 7 months, and no proper goodbye was ever given. There is no grave where people can mourn him. For a long time, it was as if Zion never existed. Now don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this situation. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.